See, you have to wait until this gradual build ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೋವರೆಗೂ ನೀವು ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. So until you get all the folders, after getting all the folders, you need to get a successful message. Then only you can do any operation. Until that, you need to wait. You cannot, as soon as you open any particular file, you need to wait. Okay. Okay. So let me start. Okay. The second program, what it says is develop an Android application using controls like, okay, you need to use the various components like button view, text view, edit text for designing the calculator. And you need to have basic functionalities like what are the things, and the 4 different things I said. One is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay. Already, I think in your basic lab set, we already went with what is the use of your button. And also we are used various text views, right? And also I said, you can also use your edit text and everything. Can anybody say what is the difference between text view and edit text? Anybody would like to say what is the difference between text view and edit text? So in your last class I said, okay, what is the difference between your text view and edit text? I think your Facebook example only I said. Okay, so text view is something but just whenever I want to display the output on your screen, that's it. See, as soon as I open this, okay, I need someone to respond. See, you're displaying Facebook, create a new account. So this role I can't do any changes, right? I can't do any changes for this text, whatever it is displaying. So this role your text view, and then whatever the text you need to print in your output screen, for that you are going to use what text view. And what is this one? So this first time, last time, mobile number and everything is right. Here I need to give the input, right? Whatever the input I need to give, that should be given in which view, where, in which component I should give, what are the text I need to enter, or what are the input that is taken from the user. For that, I need to use a component called as which one here? Edit text. Edit text can also be called as plain text. Hope you are clear with this. Okay, so can you say the difference between text view and edit text? Somebody reply, guys. Somebody reply, guys. The text view is used for what? Text view is used for what?
To display fixed values, sir.
Yeah, to display the anything on your screen output, that's it. And edit text is used for what? For reading the input from the user. For reading the input from the user. For that, what you are doing is you are using your edit text. Okay, hope you are clear the difference between this. Okay, and in your syllabus, I said that you should also use buttons. Okay, buttons means whenever I press some operation, I should be performed. So what are the operations? What they have said is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, and here is a snapshot what they have given. You need to create an app like this. As per the VTU syllabus, what they have said is you need to create a notepad that consists of all the numbers. So what I'll do is I'll just simplify this. So what I'm making is in order to simplify this, they said that you need to take the 3 components, right? You need to take the 3 components, text view and everything. So for that, what I've done is, okay, so can you see the screen, right? Can you see the screen here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what I've done is I've taken 2 edit text. I've taken how many edit text here? 2 edit text that is used to read the input. And 1 text view I've taken to display the result. 1 text view I've taken to display what are the result. And what are the operations you want to perform is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So for this operation, I'm using buttons. I'm just using what are buttons. So here what I'm doing is I'm just simplifying. Instead of having all those particular, what you can say, notepad, number notepads, like 1 to 9, whatever it is there. Instead of that, what I'm doing is I'm just taking this 2, what you can say, edit text that is used to read the input. And whatever the input I'm giving, okay, the input can be given by which one? By your keypad, your mobile keypad. In that particular keypad, what you can do is you can give the input in an easier manner. But in your program, they said you need to use edit text, text view, and buttons. I'm using all those things. But here what happens is compared to your VTU syllabus, whatever it is there, instead of using these numbers, okay, what I'm doing is I'm just simplifying. So what I'm doing is I'm just using 2 edit text where I'm reading the input. And the reading the input, whatever it is there, that can be done by what keypad present in your mobile. That's it. So I'm just implementing in easier manner. So now tell me, as per this particular display, how many components I'm creating? How many components I'm creating as per this? Okay, how many edit text I want to create here? 2 edit text, okay, to read the input, and 1 text view to display the result, and 4 buttons to perform what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Hope you are getting this, guys. Hope you are getting. So let me go to this one. Okay. First and foremost thing is, I'll just straight away I'll go to your XML part. Okay. So I'll delete the previous thing, whatever it is it. And can anybody say what is the first thing I need to do as soon as I want to do any particular operation? So first I need to change what here, the layout, right? Okay. So to which layout I need to change? Okay, there are 3 different types of layouts. One is your constraint layout, a relative layout, and linear layout. Okay, constraint layout means I need to set the cursor to all the 4 positions. And what is the use of this particular layout? In order to display the component wherever you want on your screen. That's it. Okay, so by default, you will be in which component, Chris? By default, you will be in which component? By default, I will be in which component?
Constraint.
Yeah, constraint layout. So I need to change to which one I said. Whenever you do all your LabSet programs, you need to change to
Relative.
Yeah, you need to change to what your relative layout. How do I do that? So here it is here in your XML code, in your XML code part. Okay, what you do is from here, which one here? From constraint layout, you delete all those things. Okay, delete all those things and just press capital R. Okay, it will only display the relative layout. Just press enter. Just press what? The enter. Now what happened is the layout is being changed to what? Relative layout. The layout has been changed to which one here? Relative layout. Hope you're clear with this. Hope you're clear. First and foremost thing is you do this. Okay. Somebody in background, like somebody has to reply that you are getting or not getting, so that I can proceed. Okay. Somebody. Hello. Somebody reply, guys. Like Vishwanath, you will reply, right? Or if Tejas is here, Tejas can reply. Okay. Okay. So now I'll go to design part. Okay. I'll just go to design part and I'll design as per whatever that is a thing. So how many components I need here? How many components I need now? Yeah, tell me. So as per this. Okay. And one text view I'll represent, just specify something like calculator application. So when I want to display this content on my screen, which view I need to take, which component I should take, and then simply I should display calculator application is my program. I want to display at the top. So which view I need to do that? Which view I need to do that? Which view I need to take? Which component I should take? See, the component tree, whatever it is relative layout. Okay, now I want to display in my output saying that this program is simple calculator. So for that, which component I should take? Which component I should take? I want to display a message saying that simple calculator. Okay, so which view I need to take? Which component? Which one? So I need to take which one here? Text view. Text view. And whenever you say relative layout, I need to change what here? I need to set what? The x-axis and what? I need to set what here? Y-axis. Hope you're clear. Okay, once I do that, I can move my component wherever I need. I can move my component wherever I want. Okay, and I want to change the attribute of this. Okay, how do I change the attribute? Either I can change the design part itself or go to your, which one here? Your XML part here. See, text view component is being created and I want to display some text here. Something saying that, so I can change here also. Simple calculator application. So I can change here also, or I can change in which one here? In your design part also. See here. Yes, sir. How to change the size of this? How to change the size of this particular thing? If I'm just changing in this particular design view itself, how to change that one? Select that component. Yes. Go for attribute here. Then select what? Then select as size. And I can change here to whatever the size I want. SP stands for what? SP stands for what I said. Hello? Is it audible, Vishwanath?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the use of your SP? I said, so the size can be specified for any component. Either it can be your DP display pixel, okay, or what I can do is if you want to go for your characters and everything, for that also I can change. Okay, SP stands for what?
Scale independent pixels.
Pardon me? Yeah, scale independent pixel. Okay, so I can change what are the scale independent pixels. See, I've changed the size. Okay, and I can drag and drop here. So like this. Hope you're clear. Okay, how to change the style of this? Okay, I can change either in your code part. Ready? So just go here and just give text alignment. Ready? It only comes center. What you need? Center. You can do that here, or you can change whatever you want. See, so it has been centered, aligned. And if you want to change the font of this, okay, what you can do is you can just specify what style here, and here go for this and select bold. You can do that, and also you can change the color of this. So like this, text color. It's a text color. Whatever you want, you can change. Hope you are getting this one. And I also can change the background color of my screen. So how I can change? So I need to change in your text view or in this particular component here. So when I want to change the background of my entire screen, where should I do? Yeah, answer please. I want to change the background of my entire design here, entire this one. So I should change in your text view part or this part?
In relative layer, sir.
Yeah, in relative layer. See how to change? See, simply you press background. Ready? Background color. Just press enter and see it displays light background, whatever. You can just press enter. See, the background color has been changed now. Light background. So you can select the white display. You can go here and you can change to whatever color you want. See, I've selected some color. Okay, you can double click that and check here in your design part. See, your background color is being changed. Hope you're getting right. Hope you're getting right. So then next, which component I should take in order to read the input? So I want to read two numbers, right? I want to read two numbers. Okay, first number and second number. So I need to take which component now? I need to take which component? Yeah. Which component I should take in order to read the input from the user?
Edit text.
Yeah, edit text. Also it can be called as plain text center. So go for your text here. There is a common or you can go here check. See what you can take is plain text. Plain text or edit text, both are same. Just drag and drop. So but what happens is as soon as you drag and drop any component, first and foremost thing is you need to change, you need to set what? You need to set the x-axis and y-axis. Ready? You need to set what? X-axis and y-axis of that. Hope you're clear. Then drag and drop wherever you want. Hope you're getting with this, guys. Yes or no? Getting with this one? First component I've taken. So I need one more component to read one more input, which is that one here. So again, one more plain text. Okay. So as soon as I take that one, set the axis, x-axis, and also what? Y-axis. Why it is used? Why you need to set x-axis and y-axis? In order to place C. No, it is changing only in your which one here? X-axis. Why not? Because you have not set your this one y-axis. That's why it is not able to move towards right or left. Right? It is not able to move. Why? Because the cursor, whatever it is there, I need to set to your end. Then what I can do is I can drag wherever I want. Hope you're clear. So to edit text. Okay. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ name on the display ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. So what it is displaying is name. So here as soon as I press something, it should enter something into this particular text, right? So for that, what I can do is there's one particular attribute. So as soon as I drop two things, so to edit text code is being placed. Okay. Instead of this particular name, I want to give a hint saying that our Facebook is going to ask enter the username. Next, enter the password. Alva. See, you can just see like whenever I open any particular social network or whatever it is. Okay, in your previous thing I opened it, right? So at that time what happens is it is giving a hint, you can just check it out. Not see first name, last name, mobile number. It is giving a hint. But whenever I just drag and drop the which one edit text, I can see on my screen simply it is displaying name anta. So what I can do is I can go to my code part and I can just see here wherever I want I can type. There's nothing like you need to type in that particular line only. I'll just give hint anta. Just give hint. It will display Android colon hint anta. You press that one. You just say enter number 1. Getting or not? Enter number 1. It can display. So you can just see and your design part. One second. I'll just remove this name whatever it is. I'll just keep null. I'll just give null. So now we can just check it on design part. Okay. What is displaying? Enter number 1. Can you see here? Should I zoom it, guys?
Yes, sir.
Cannot enter number 1. So what I'm doing is, okay, just here. I'll just go to my code part. Okay, so I'll just remove this name and I don't cancel. The text will be null. That's it. See, it doesn't mean that you need to give there only. See, wherever you want, you can just give. Hint and just give hint, press that one. So enter number 2. So that you can just go and check here this one. Notice enter number 1, enter number 2. And you can change the size of this. How to change that one? This size. Okay, totally. Instead of changing there, I can change here also. Notice Android text size. Okay, so whatever it is there, 24. Okay, so DP or SP. Okay, able to see, right? Okay. Hope you are able to see, guys. I can change in my code also, or what I can do, select that component, go here and give size here, and you can change here also. Yes or no? Either way I can do. Either way I can do. Hope you are getting with this, guys. Hope you are clear until here. Until here you are cleared or not cleared? Okay, 2 components I have taken. Now, what is the next component to take is text view in order to display the result. So for that, what I am doing is just go to your screen. Okay, so I'll just drag and drop the text view. As soon as I do that, I need to set your x-axis and your y-axis. Okay, and drop here. So this is used to display the result, right? So select that component and change the text view as something like now it should be 0 simply. Okay, it is used to display the result. Okay, and you can change the size of that. Okay, go for attribute, just give size and to display the results. Okay, so it can be used. Hope you are clear with this. Okay, and you can also change the color of this one. Ready. So text color, or it can be hint like whatever it is there. Okay, so you can change whatever I want. This is your text color. CX. Hope you're clear with this, guys. Hope you're clear this. Okay, so now you are done. 2 edit text and 1 text view that is used to display the results. Okay, so now next what should I do is, as per this, I need to take 4 buttons. One is for performing addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So 4 buttons I need to take. So how to do that? Same way. So you go here. Common button. So you can just drag and drop that. Okay, and set your x-axis and your. See, if you done with your design part, then for this coding part is required. See, this is for addition. You set title. As soon as I set that y x-axis, I can drag and drop. So in the same way, I need to create 4 Allah. So you can just copy paste. Copy paste ಮಾಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Control C, Control V. Or you drag and drop that and place. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Any doubt here? And I want to change this name, sir. So I can just go for your code part. ನೋಡಿ, 4 buttons dono. Okay, what happens is here it is. Okay. Here it is not created. So just go for your design part, or like you delete this component. Okay. Drag and drop that. Set x-axis, y-axis. Okay. Okay. And if you want to change the number for this, the name for this, what you can do is you can go here, illi. Okay, so this is used for addition, add and that. Okay. And this is used for subtraction. You can just change the name, okay, whatever you want. And if you want to change the size of this, okay, just go here and give select that one, okay, and change. Okay. And here also go for this and change. Okay, and if you want to change the background of this also, it can be changed. Select that component. Okay, ready color. Here, you can change the color for whatever you want. Okay, so leave this, and 2 more component I should take. So just drag and drop. Okay, for multiplication and addition. Just drag and drop, and go take one more button. Okay, just set your x-axis and your y-axis. Drop here. So double click on that. So you change something like multiplication MUL I'll give, and you can change the size of that. I'll just give 36. Okay, and same way you select the other one, and one more operation is division. I'll just give div. And I can also change the size of this. Go here and give size. Any doubt in creating this one here, design part? Anybody else? Any doubt in creating your design part? Design part, anybody have any doubts? Any doubts in your design part? Please let me know. If not, I will go to your logic part, how the addition subtraction be performed. Any doubt, guys? Yeah, just let me know. Any doubts is there for you? Yeah, any doubts?
No, sir.
So background should. It's like this background colors you can change. No, the background color anta. It's like this. Hope you clear background color. Like this you can change. Whichever color you want, you can change. So I can just go for your code part. So for your division. Just remove this. So you can change in your code part, or you can change in that also. Anyway, you can do see. Hope you are done with this, guys. Any doubt until here? So now done with your design part. So this is simple. Okay. As per the syllabus, whatever I said. So I've just created 2 edit text, 1 text view to display the result. Okay, and 4 buttons for performing your addition, subtraction, and everything. That's it. Okay. So you can place the cursor wherever you want. Okay, so this is my design part, whatever it is there. Okay, so now going to a logic part, how exactly what should I do and everything. Okay, so I'll just go to my Nodi. You can see the program. So this is your XML part. So this is your XML code part. So this has been auto generated. So now I need to perform the logic, right? As soon as I press the number, okay, and press addition, addition has to be happen. Okay. So here for that, what you should do is I need to recognize, okay, any particular components or any particular things and everything. So for that, what I can do is, so after this main class, okay, for your edit text, okay. So for your edit text, how many edit texts I've taken in my design part? How many edit texts I've taken here? How many edit texts I've taken?
2, sir.
2, or also you can call it as plain text. So I want to refer by using some variables. Okay. So for the edit text, so for that I'll refer 2 variables, E1 comma E2. Edit text is being referred by E1 and E2. Other I put one more component is there to display the result, right? One more component to display the result. So what should I do? It is a component. One more is used to display the result, which is at this one. Which component is this? Or which component is this? It is which one here? Text view. It is which one? Text view component. So for that also, what I'll do is I'll create one variable for that. Okay. So what is that one is? Text. So capital T plus text view. Okay. So for this, I'll just why it is used in order to display the result. I'll just name the object name as what? Result itself. So this is your object name. That's it. This is what your object name. And whatever the object name I referred, the variable whatever declared, I made as global. I made as what here? Global. Okay. And now what happens is in this particular XML part. So how I'm going to refer each component uniquely? How I'm going to refer each component uniquely? If you just remember, go back and listen how I can refer this particular component uniquely. So I'll just go to my code part. But how this particular button is been identified uniquely here? How this particular button is identified uniquely? Anybody would like to say? Yeah, how the button is being identified uniquely?
Using ID, sir.
Yeah, using ID. So here it is there, right? So the ID, whatever it is there, in order for simpler conversion, okay, I'll change to simple, something you can specify, whatever the thing you want. Okay, it is used for something like add, or it is like something like btn underscore add, or btn1 button 1 on ID create button 1 and create and to display the result, right? to display the results, I'll take something called as res id, actually result, text view component. And one more edit text is there, right? So edit text, I'll take the component as something like ed underscore. Why it is used? In order to read number one, edit number one, n01 or n1, edit n1. And first, any ID you can give just to refer that particular component by some ID. Okay, so here also you can just change this one in simpler conversion, ed hyphen, okay, something like n2 and the code. Okay, two text view is done. One more is your text view for displaying your results. Okay, text view result again. I'm sorry. This text view nothing, simply displays the output as well. So this displays the output. So displays the output. Okay. So one button one game kodidine, btn one kodidine. So other buttons are there. Okay. So I can just name it as btn underscore 2. Btn underscore 3. I'll just refer this as btn underscore 4. So I just created some objects for this. Okay. So now I'll just go to my Java part. So here what happens is, just listen carefully guys. I want to recognize any component. I want to recognize any component. Okay, if you want to recognize any component in Java program, and really XML part or code design part, any component, if I want to identify in my Java part, okay, which method is used? If you just remember which method is used. I want to recognize any component by ID. Okay, for that one method is used, which is that particular thing is find view by ID. But why this method is used? Find view by ID in order to recognize the component. In order to recognize this components, and e components to recognize by what? Any particular component will be referred by what? ID. So if I want to refer that by ID, which method is used? Which method is used? Which method is used, I said? Which method is used? Find view by ID. Find view by ID. So whenever I want to recognize any component, just listen here. After this set content view, after this particular set content view, after this only you need to specify. And here I have specified the variables for your edit text and text view are made as global. But whenever I want to specify any component, okay, recognize any component by find view by ID method, that should be placed after which one? That should be placed after your set content view. That should be placed after which one? Yeah, set content view. Hope you are clear. So let me assign some variable a1. Okay. So here, sorry. So how this particular edit text component first text is been referred by? No, edit number. This is referred by which object? Referred by which object? What are the number one I am entering? That has been referred by which object here? Which variable? Which variable here? Sorry, I have taken edit text. Yeah, e1 equal to. Okay, so which method I am using is find in text. Okay, here what you do is R, capital R code, resource underscore ID. That is been referred by which one? XML go again. So this is been referred by which one? ID number has been referred by, what is the ID for that? What is ID for that? What is ID for that? ed underscore n1. ed underscore n1. Dot and takshana ade barutte. Which all the object it is. Getting or not? Yadu anta alle toristade. Yadu nade that has been referred by ed n1 ID number. Hope you are clear with this. Any doubt here? Okay, same way. This is one more component that is used to read the input here. E2, okay, equal to which one? Which component that is used to refer the ID? Find view by ID. Okay, same way. R dot resource dot R and ID dot. So that component is being referred by which one? Ready. Edit text 2 is being identified by which component? ed underscore n2. So there's ID intersection. So ed underscore n2. Okay. which is one more component that is used to see the results. It is one more component to see the results.
Text view, sir.
A text view. So what is the object I've created for that?
Result.
Yeah, result. REULT result. Next time what we what should I do? Yeah, equal to find view by ID R under resource underscore ID. That is been identified by what? That has been identified by which one? RES. Hope you're clear. And end with what? End with semicolon. Done with this? Done with this, guys? Any doubt here? Any doubt? So I want to refer any component. So I refer any component. So I'm going to refer that particular any component in Java program by what? By using find view by ID. Find view by ID. And in your Excel part, I should specify for each component the ID, whatever it is there. I need to specify what here the ID in which easier way and you can remember that. In which easier way I can remember that. Hope you're clear with this. Now what should I do is I need to write the logic part for this addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, and if you just remember in your previous class, okay, so we used two methods, that is direct and indirect. So direct is nothing but what you can do is write the logic in your Java part and set which one you need to specify. If you just remember which method we have used, on click, set which one here, on click method in which one here, XML part. So on clicking of this particular button, what happens? So for that, what happens is go to your XML code part. First one, BTN1 addition, addition, yeah, here it is there. So addition. So here what I'll do is I'll add one on click, O N and code. So on click and put Android on click. Hope you're getting on click of which one? Add. What happens? As soon as I press this, so whenever you get errors like this, Alt plus Enter. Create add view in main activity. So what happens is in your main active Java part, the method is there. And I'm just writing the logic part for which one? Logic part for your add. What should I do? What should I do? So the same way for your subtraction. Okay, same way for your subtraction. Okay, so where it is there? Subtraction. Yeah, here it is. So what should I do? Just press ON on click. So I just say sum. I'm clicking of this one. As after this, you get red color. All in the shortcut and instead of writing. So create and subdue. And method create money. So method is being created for which one here? Subtraction. In the same way for which one here? For your multiplication I need to do. So simple on click and so which one? For multiplication. Okay, you just press Alt plus Enter. So then you can say that create what a method for what? Multiplication. Create a method for multiplication. Multiplication method create. That's it. Which is the last operation what you're performing is division. Okay, so last one is your division. So just give on click. So div. Okay, then press what? Alt plus Enter. Okay, create a main activity. And the not type as soon as I give it, it will come here. That's it. The method is created. So now what should I do is I need to perform the operation for what? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. A logic part logic part I'm writing in which one is Java programming. Okay. So now what I'll do is okay, I'll just use one variable. Okay, integer. So whatever I read, it should be in integer itself. Integer a1 equal to listen here. I'll give integer dot parseInt. Okay, this is one method. Integer parseInt. How I am recognizing that edit text one by which object? Edit text one is referred by which object? Edit text one is referred by which object? Edit object, edit text is been referred by E1. So E1 Okay, dot get text ಅಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಅದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ get ಅಂತ ತಕ್ಷಣ get text dot toString. Okay. So can anybody say in your Java what is the use of your get text method? What is the use of your get text method? What is the use of your get text method? Is to get the text entered. So what this get text method will do is, it is going to, what does it do? It's going to get the text entered in the edit text view. Okay, whatever you entered in this particular edit text view, whatever you entered to get that particular text. Okay, so what should I do is, I'm just using which one here? Get text method. Hope you're clear. And what I'm doing, toString. So normally what happens is, whatever text that is being read, it will be in the format of editable instance, or it will be in the format of object. So in order to convert typecast whatever I'm doing, so for that I'm just giving what toString anta kodtini nodi. So toString, what does it do? Nodi, it is string representation of the object. You get text andre, so any component will be represented by class andre object agirutte. So that particular object irutte, so automatically to convert to a string, I'm using which method here? I'm using toString method. Nodi, I'm using which one here? toString method. So here, a string representation of an object. Either get text, why it is used? Simple thing, returns the text that has been taken from which one here? Edit text. It is used to get the text entered in which one here? Edit text view. Adu object agirutte nodi. That will be in the format of which one here? Object. Nodi, editable irutte. You can cast the return type from this method. It will be in the format of editable, what you can say, instance. And if you want to convert to string andaga, toString use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So it is the format of string, and in order to convert to integer, I'm using this method, integer.parseInt. Hope you're clear with this. Yes or no, you tell me here. Simple thing, what I'm doing is, I'm taking one variable a1 anta of integer data type. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, integer parseInt ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಮೆಥಡ್ ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ. Here what I'll do, e1 is an object of your editText1, get text. What does it do? It's going to get the text entered in your edit text view, but it will be in the format of object. So to convert to your string, toString method is used. A string idega, so whatever text that you have taken, that you have entered in your edit text, is in the format of string. To convert to integer parseInt method is used. Integer parse method is used. Hope you are clear. In the same way, one more variable you take, integer a2 equal to, so same thing, integer parseInt ಅಂತ ಕೊಡಿ, integer dot ನೋಡಿ ಅದೇ ಒಂದು parseInt. So which is the object that is used to refer to your second edit text? Which is the object that is used to refer for your edit text second one? Which object is used?
E2, sir.
The e2. Same thing, which method is used? You want to read one, get text. It will be in the format of object to convert to string. Which one? toString is used. That's it. ಅದೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. See, not type everything. Hope you're clear. And now tell me how to see the results here. How to see the results? I'll take one variable, integer res and count. Okay. So equal to which one? a1 plus a2. Any doubt here? Yes, any doubt here? You tell me. Ready? a1 plus a2. That's it. And I want to print this particular result in which one? If you just go to here, the result is displayed in which view? Which component? Text view component. So now to do that, but where the result is stored in which variable? The result is stored in which variable? The result is stored in which variable? a1 plus a2, whatever the result I get, I stored in a variable called as res. But this result in your XML part, it should display in which component? It should display in your text view component. So for that, what I am doing is, for text view, the object is what? Result. So what I'll do? Result. Okay. Dot set text method is used. Ready? Set the text. Andre any result ಬಂದು text is being specified to which one here? That component. Okay. Just use double quote. I'll press and code string concatenation. So in which variable the result is stored? res. Okay. That one. Okay. That's it. Any doubt here? So this is for your addition. So subtraction ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? Same. So just copy paste this one. It's plus ಬದಲು minus ಕೊಡಿ. So this is your string concatenation operator plus of this results variable. That's it. Okay. Same thing for your multiplication. You give what? Star. And same for which one here? Float. Okay. You give which one here? This operator. And if it is floating point, you can just change instead of integer, you can change to what? Float. So that's your logic, but simple. So after this, you can go here and add that on-click listener. Yado XML part code only. So before that only I have added. See on-click listener before first only added, then I change the thing to in the Java part. First time you then you can write your own methods, whatever one, public void, subtract, v on the object code. Other first only you create this particular on-click method, and method will be creating a Java part. There you can write the logic part of your whichever button, whichever it is. That's it. So now you just use how to run your program. So you play button here, play mode. So it takes some time for displaying the result. That's it. Any doubt, guys? Simple program is there. So nothing I've done. Only what I've done here. See this creating your design is of nothing. You can use your own design whatever you want. Okay. So this text view and to edit text to read the input, one text view to display the result, and 4 buttons I have taken. 4 buttons I have taken, one for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay. And coming to your logic part, what I've done is I want to what you can say, identify that particular edit text and your text view. So for that I've just specified some variables. Okay. So edit text even under e2 and add variable text view result and that's it. And I want to identify the components, right? In order to identify the components, whatever it is here. So for that, I'm just using a method called as, to identify any component, I should use a method called as, which one? Which method is used to identify any component? Find view by ID. And whatever find view by ID you are specifying, that should be specified after which one? You just make a note here. You have to specify after this set content view. That's it. Note. Set content view. E1 andre first 8 text box to E1 find view by ID r.id. ID number idella, this ID number is what? This ID number is the ID of which one? This one. That's it. We'll go try ID ಇದೆ ed_n1 ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ID ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Okay. Same way E2 is equal to find view by ID. Okay, for your second one, for that the ID number is what? ed_n2. And next, to display the result, I use text view. Same thing, result find view by ID, and ID I've given is res. That's it. Hope you're clear. And now what should I do is I need to write the logic part for which one? The logic part for this addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Andre here enagutte andre as soon as I click this addition, what happens? So for that I'm using a method called as onClick. I'm using a method called as what? OnClick in which one here? Java part. I'm just using a onClick method. So this is created. This previous program output is coming. One second. So that's what. So to get the results, it takes too much of time. Anybody trying in parallel? Anybody trying in parallel, guys? Yeah. So now what happens is, as soon as I click this button, what operation has to be performed? Adike en marti andre in your Excel part, I'm just adding one this one called as on click, which one division happens. So as soon as I said this, what happens is here one method, one class will be created. So logic part break nodi public void. add. So add method. So I've just written. Okay. Yeah, that only. It takes at least 5 to 10 minutes to get that output here. You need to have good internet speed and everything. Yeah. Installation failed due to device offline. That is running. Okay. So, and I'm just writing the logic part here. So I'm just taking one variable called as A1 and A2. You have to read the input. And I said, right, whatever the input I'm reading normally, say E1 dot get text. So get text method is used for what? Can anybody say what is the use of your get text? That is used to get the text entered in your edit text view. And it will be in the format of object. To convert to string is used. Okay, from converting string back to integer parts int is used. That's it. Okay, and finally what I'm doing is I'm just taking a variable called as res. Okay, and performing addition of which one, the value stored in your a1 and a2, and I want to display the result in which one text view ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡಿ result dot set text. set text ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so text view is created ಆ zero place ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, a zero place ಅಲ್ಲಿ what are the results I get, that should be embedded. So for that the text view is used. Nodi, hope you're clear with this. See the screen, you're able to see the output. You guys, now you see it is taking time, that's it here. Nothing is there. So totally how many are there? 40 students are there. See here. So this is the screen where I can see my output. Nodi, here what I can do, I can just enter the number here only, 12. Okay, so I just give here and let's press something. Got this one. Okay. Addition and quadra. So 33. So subtraction. So minus 10. Multiplication 252. So division. So 0.5 something. Any doubt here? So you can change the values whatever you want. Any doubt here, guys? Any doubt? Go ahead. Hello. Yes or no? You tell me.
Yes, sir.
So this is the way how you can do. So either can enter the input from your keypad only here only, or you can enter from your whichever wherever you want. Right? I'm just entering through my keyboard. So just press this down arrow here to come out. So just keep addition, subtraction, multiplication, so division. So this is the thing. Hope you're clear with this, guys. So this is your second program. So anyway, you can do this on your own. Okay, I'll stop here. This will be saved in Mahesh and Google Drive.